What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Idaho Rifleman. Today we have got the Rock Island TK113 12 gauge. Very light shotgun. For those who have not seen the review on this, I'll leave a link at the end of the video here. You can go watch that video. It's a very nice shotgun. Folds down very compactly. Carry it very easily in a backpack or anything like that. But today we're going to test the different chokes that it came with. When you buy this shotgun, it comes with, they are Benelli style chokes. It comes with a cylinder, modified, and full choke. So we're going to head over to the range and test those. I also bought a tactical breaching style choke and muzzle brake for it. So we'll put that to the test as well. Here's the choke kit. I gotta hold them in because they don't stay otherwise. But we've got the cylinder choke in there now, which should give us the maximum spread. And we're gonna use double-aught buckshot. This is Royal Buck, 9 pellet, and 1,345 feet per second at the muzzle. Okay, again with Royal Buck, we are 10 yards back. I think I forgot to mention that last time. And we've got the modified choke. Alright, now this is full choke. This should give us our tightest pattern. Okay, so I remounted the target from the cylinder choke. We've got the tactical breech on. This is an improved cylinder, so it should be very similar, but with the brake, I want to check and see what kind of muzzle rise and recoil reduction we get out of this. Hit a little low, didn't notice really any reduction of recoil on that. I'm going to shoot it one more time. I only see 3 pellets in the black. So I'm going to shoot it one more time and try to get a little bit better hit. Okay, well, it's certainly hitting a lot lower, because I aimed higher and we only got 1 additional pellet in the black. Alright, now let's do a direct recoil comparison. I'm going to start with the shorty and a cylinder choke. Very manageable. Another shorty. Again, very manageable. Don't know that I'm noticing much of a difference between the two as far as recoil goes. I think this with the muzzle brake is actually a little bit louder. Cylinder and modified cylinder are 2 chokes that are actually recommended for use with slugs. The other ones choke down the barrel to a point where you'd be shaving lead, so they're not recommended. So we're going to go cylinder choke, then we'll put the tactical brake on and see. This is with the Winchester slug. It's a 1 ounce 2 3/4 inch shell and saying 1,600 feet per second. and they suck as far as recoil in this gun. Yep. Gotta watch the sling mount. Alright, same round. Winchester Super X with the muzzle brake. And accounting for the sling swivel stud. Definitely a little less on that one. That didn't feel nearly as bad. So that's a positive. You can shoot slugs comfortably with this. Alright everybody, that's going to wrap up this week's episode of Idaho Rifleman. Ear Pro that I was using today, I don't know if you noticed it was different. This is the Caldwell Adaptive Ear Pro. I'll drop the model number and description about it down in the description below. They're very nice, they're compact, and again, adaptive ear pro. So right now I can hear everything that's going on around me, and it's amplified. It can be a little challenging sometimes to kind of pinpoint where sound is coming from, but just using them, getting used to them, it's getting easier. So I can adjust the volume on these by swiping down, and it turns down the ambient sound around me. Swiping up brings it back. It's very minimal increment, so it takes a lot of swiping to actually get the volume to go up and down. But if I hold down on it in the right spot, then I can actually get it to go dead silent, and it's not doing any of the adaptive surroundings that I'm hearing. It's just decibel reduction. These are Bluetooth. I can pair them to my phone or whatever. I can play music. Don't recommend that at a public range with a range officer because it's going to be harder to hear their commands. So I like to just keep it in the adaptive and hear what's going on around me, but then it will also mute the sound of gunshots and whatnot. And I can control it from either ear. So that's nice. They come with a nice protective hard case that has a micro USB charger, and they're pretty compact to carry around in your pocket. The tactical choke we're using is Trulock Tactical. It's the 12 gauge improved cylinder Benelli style choke, and I gotta say it actually made quite a bit of difference with the slugs. I didn't notice much of a difference with the shorty shells or the buckshot. It felt pretty similar, but definitely made a difference with the slugs and making them more comfortable to shoot. This gun is very light, so it kicks like a mule, and if you don't watch that sling stud, then it takes a bite out of you as well. Overall, the more I shoot this, I really do like this shotgun. It's nice to carry. Again, folds up very compact for a backpack gun. And you may have noticed I got something else in the shell holder back here. This is from the shooter's box. It is a 12 gauge rifled adapter for 12 gauge to 10 millimeter. So this is something that we're going to be demoing in a future video here, but I'll tease it a little bit now. Very affordable. Something I saw marketed for these was a good way to take your kids out and teach them how to shoot a shotgun, get them familiar with the weapon and the controls, or even a new shooter, not just your children, but someone that's brand new into shooting. You can start them on a smaller caliber and work up, get them used to the gun, get them used to the controls, and just more familiar, but build confidence. These come in 22 long rifle all the way up to, I'd have to look at the website again. Sorry, Shooter's Box. They're not paying me, they're not sponsoring any of this, but if I'm going to plug them, I probably should have paid attention a little bit more. There is a ton of calibers available, and these are very, very economical. Right around 30 bucks, give or take, at the time of filming here. So, looking forward to testing that in an upcoming video, and we'll see how it performs. But it's a 1-inch equivalent of a barrel, the way that the shell is shaped. It gives you 1 inch of rifling for the 10mm shell or whatever shell you end up getting for it. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, found it informative, or at least found it entertaining. If you did, leave a like and a comment below. Make sure you're subscribed and following the channel. Be sure to check out the Idaho Rifleman on Facebook and Instagram. You may have noticed that ads are back. May or may not be a good thing for you guys, but it means the channel's getting paid. I had to jump through some extra hoops and whatnot, but we're monetized again with YouTube, and we're making a little bit of money per video now. So again, I know the ads are kind of an inconvenience. I've tried to set it to where there's some ads I can't control whether you can skip them or not, but the ones that I can, I set to be skippable ads, so you guys can at least skip through them. Again, I don't know if that's how I'm supposed to be doing this. I'm new to the monetization side of YouTube. I'm just trying to make good content for you guys, and if I can make a couple pennies per video, then eventually I'll have enough and I'll put it back into more content for you guys. As always, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Take care, stay safe, and God bless. We'll see you next time here on Idaho Rifleman.